Oh, I fucked up the thing. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. I need to do go live links. Yippee. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. Day 24, boys. Let's go. There we go. Day 24. We're at level 77, almost 78. Yeah. We are back with the grinding. So, shorter stream today. I mean, first of all, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is good today. I hope everyone's good. Shorter stream, more than likely today. Like, full honesty, I am tired. So probably a shorter stream today. At the very least, I want to get up to level 79. Maybe level 80, depending on how tired I get. But yeah, I wanted to get at least a little bit of grinding stuff done today. We are at, well, we were at 6665. It could have been so good. It could have been so good. I keep wanting to target appendages, and I'm like, wait, wrong game, dumbass. Wrong game. Yep. How is everyone doing tonight, though? I hope everyone is doing good. We're here for some probably shorter XENOBLADE 2 today, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh boy. I am clicking all of the wrong buttons. Whoops. Also, wouldn't you know it, if you remember last time, Twitch was having issues with the bitrate being like, oh, it's unstable because it's going up and down. I changed literally nothing, and now it says excellent strength. So Twitch was just having a moment. Twitch was having a moment last time. Twitch, do you need someone to talk to? Do you need a therapist, Twitch? I'm not a therapist, but I could probably refer you to one. That joint combo was cool. I was gonna chain, but joints are kind of cool. You get bonus XP from joint combos as well, so I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. I've been working on more LP Max stuff, specifically Kirby's Dream Land 3. Been getting more of that game done. We are about, let's see, where am I now? Probably about 60-ish% done with the game. I've been playing through the game very slowly just because I've had a bunch of other stuff happening. But those have all pretty much calmed down, so later this weekend, like this week and this weekend, I'm planning on essentially marathoning the game and at least beating the main story. I don't know about getting all the all the side content done, but at least getting the main story done. Brandon's being fucking unhinged on Twitter again. Man's wild for that. Respect though. Absolute respect. Absolute respect. Man knows what he wants. Is there only one enemy left? No, there's a second one back there. Hey, don't do your cringe move. Thank you. Thank you for not doing the cringe move. Actually, that's the best move he could do because there's no knockback and it's not the evasion move. Ooh, splash damage? Yeah, splash damage and it was enough to kill. Cool. Cool crystal. Cool crystal. Dude, fucking Brandon's gonna end up on the ReZero struggle Twitter at this point. Absolutely wild. I'm actually just like, I'd be surprised if he hasn't ended up on some sort of a struggle Twitter yet. Man is absolutely down bad for some characters. Okay, you're not level 2. You're just dead now. You don't play the game. You lived! He no longer lives. I forgot there was a treasure chest. Whoopsie. Let's do the mid one, I guess. I have been seeing there's no enemies. I was on Twitter and I wasn't paying attention. I have seen a lot of discussion with like Gura graduating in May. Some of the discussion I've seen, I'm just like, brother. Some of the discussions I've seen, I'm just like, brother. Not to get into drama, but brother. Are you blind? Did I miss that? Okay, no, there's a second one. Wait, give. Yay, it was useless. But I still got it. I mean, I can still sell it. It's like a 50 G thing, I think. It's at least better than like just picking up money off the ground. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. My first level 2 enemy of the stream. I'm actually surprised it took this long. And he's already dead. He is already dead. So I tried out the new Store game, the Store Parkour Pro, and I have thoughts. That's really the best way I could describe it. I have thoughts. And I don't know if most of them are positive or negative. I don't know. I feel very mixed on the game. Probably because I've been following, like, the Stora group for... God, how long now? 4 years, I think? 4 or 5 years? Actually, longer than that, I think. I think I've been following them for up to... God, when did I start following them? Like, I remember when they did, like, some of the Rooftop series stuff. So it was whenever they were doing that is when I first got into them and started following them. But for those who don't know, they released a parkour game, like a supposedly very realistic parkour game called Stora Parkour Pro. And it's currently early access on Steam. And you could tell it's very early access. You could tell it is very early access. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm gonna try to, like, speak not as a fan of the group, but more of, like, objectively, like, only toward the game. I see the vision. I see the vision. It's basically, like, a parkour / free running version of, like, Tony Hawk games. Of, like, Skate 4 or Skate 3, whatever the fuck it is. It's basically like that, but with parkour instead of skateboarding. And I love that. I love parkour. I love free running. And the one Tony Hawk game that I played, I forget which one it was called because it was fucking a long ass time ago, I enjoyed. But there is a lot that needs to be fixed with the game before it fully releases, which once again, like, I get that it is in what's it called, it's in early access, so they're doing it kind of as a way to, like, get feedback to fix issues before they, like, fully release it, which I think is good. That's good, because god, they definitely need it with this game. It's a fun game. I love how in-depth it is. Like, it is easily the most in-depth parkour game, like, out there, period. I don't think there's anyone that beats it. Like, the closest one that I think, like, comes close is just called Tricking the Video Game, or something like that, and that is also in early access, if I'm not mistaken. But that one is more focused on, like, gymnastics and tricking, whereas Stora Parkour Pro is focused more on the parkour and, like, the movement, not necessarily, like, standing actions, even though you can do standing actions in it. Like, you could do, like, the standard flips, you could do, like, standing pre, standing 360, standing jumps and stuff like that, but so much of the game revolves around movement, which makes sense because parkour is such a movement-oriented sport. Nia, what are you doing? Nia? There you go, you figured it out. You figured it out, good job. But, like, I like the idea, and I love how fluid it is, and I love how in-depth the parkour is. But one of the big issues I've had, and to their credit, the devs have acknowledged this issue and are working on a fix, is input delay. There was a lot of input delay. And for a game that relies so much on, like, precise movement and precise button inputs at certain times in order to do certain tricks, having really any sort of button delay takes a lot of the flow out. Especially, like, for context, there's a parkour move called a stride, and then there's one called a plyo, both of which revolve around, like, jumping across gaps onto, like, a narrow platform, and then continuing onto the next one and the next, over and over again. And those are called strides and plyos. In the game, the way you do it is because strides are closer, plyos are farther apart. So the way you do it is by holding down, like, the jump button and then, like, another button to activate what move you're doing. And so you hold the same button down for strides and for plyos, and the only way to choose, like, which one you do in the game is determined by how long you hold down the button, which makes sense because the more you hold down, the more power you put in, and that effectively is the difference between a stride and a plyo. But the problem is, with the game's input delay, you could try to do a stride, but the game thinks that you do a plyo because the game does not register how long you hold the button down, so it makes it, the game thinks that you're holding down the button longer. I mean, like another example is like standing jumps. If you're just standing still, you could tap the A button or tap the jump button, and the game will think that you're doing like a more like powerful jump because the input delay is so bad. Which, I mean, like I said, to the devs' credit, they are aware of this and they have been actively working on a fix for it. So, good on them. The devs seem to be like very proactive and very like receptive to the criticism in the game, which is good. Which makes sense because, like, from what I've heard, the little bit of the behind the scenes of the game's development that I know of is that they had to like do this engine entirely on their own. Like, I don't know what engine they're using, but they had to like completely overhaul it and make a bunch of like custom stuff with it from scratch. So it does make sense. Why? The other big issue I honestly have with the game is just lack of optimization. Like, the game is very poorly optimized, which, like I said, early access, they'll probably end up fixing it, especially when enough people complain. Like, I don't have the best computer, but I have a decent gaming PC. Like, I have a decent gaming setup, and the game is so unoptimized that I will still crash even on the lowest settings, because it'll try to like load everything in at the same time. Like, there are so many objects and so many moving objects and variables and cloth physics, because they made a whole physics engine just for the cloth. Which is cool, but it takes up a lot of, excuse me, it takes up a lot of the, what's the word, like the power, I guess, a lot of the generative power or whatever the fuck it's called in the game. And then that combined with trying to load everything in at the same time without unloading anything in order to save on resources and save on space, the game chugs even for a pretty optimized PC. Once again though, I'm pretty sure the devs are going to fix that. They seem to be pretty receptive to the criticism and to feedback, so if they do, that'd be cool, because like I said, I see a lot of potential with this game. Like, the movement is really fun. I loved like trying to make my own lines, how to get down from skyscrapers. It took me a while to learn how to dyno, but man, it was so much fun, like doing dinos and tic-tacs in the game once I figured it out. Like, the movement is so much fun, it's really fulfilling, but there's a lot of kinks in the game that needs to be fixed. But very early access, I mean, it released like what, 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago in early access, and it was like very early access when it did that, so I'm expecting them to fix it eventually. I was going to do like a stream of it at some point, but until they optimize it, that's not going to happen. But we'll see. Once they optimize it, and once, you know, I could actually stream it without the game crashing every 5 seconds, it'd be something fun, I think. Something different, but something fun. Karen posted a head tilt, and I immediately see people being like, yep, Studio Shaft. That's just their thing now. It's either Studio Shaft or Akio Watanabe. One of the two, sometimes both. And the only reason why I said Akio Watanabe as well is because Higurashi Sotsugyo technically was not staff, was not a studio shaft, but it was Watanabe. And it also had head tilts in it. That's the only reason why. If I get a chain off, I might be able to, what's it called? I didn't realize that he would get shredded by Nia. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was indeed my bad. Well, I'm not going to chain now because I'm guaranteed to get level 18. That's just a waste of XP. Alright, so we left off last time level 77, but almost 78. We might have just hit 78 there. Full honesty. Let's find out. No. Alright, so next one we'll level up. We're missing like 500 XP. That's wild. No, 5,000. My bad. I think I need to buy stuff as well. So we'll do the buying and selling real quick. Ah, yep. This is definitely Studio Shaft. I see camera angles. I see weird camera angles in anime, and my first thought is either Gohan's or Shaft. But if it's weird camera angles combined with head tilt, it's Shaft. Do I need to sell right now? Might as well. Nah, I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need to. Mostly because I don't want to. Chat, I actually caught up to a little bit of manga today. I read... What did I read? I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I caught up to 6 manga today. Because I had today off. Which, thank God, I had a really rough work day yesterday. But I caught up to 6 manga today. I caught up to Itoko no Ko, Reincarnation Coliseum, Mikadono, Tenpuru, Grand Blue, and Bokuyaba. And bro, I'm excited for Grand Blue Season 2, man. I'm excited. The new chapters I've been reading had some like really good Chisa moments. I'm just like, man, I've missed her. I have missed her. I want the crystal, please. Thank you for not falling off the edge. I would have been very sad. Aha! I've gotten better at the timing. I've gotten better at the timing. Just ignore when I tried to do it earlier and failed. That was almost 2 levels, my word. Also, good news with LP Max, because I did bring it up earlier. I'm finally, well, almost fully caught up to VODs for it. Let's go. I'm not that far behind. I am now, like, only now we're doing, like, the grind is being uploaded. So I'm still a little bit behind, but I'm not that far behind. And I don't have to, like, really edit any of those, because I could just download those and then fucking immediately upload. Bada boom, bada boom. Like, those don't need any sort of editing. Hit both, please. Did not hit nearly as much as I wanted it to. Double spinning edge, go burr. I did not stop, man. I love this game sometimes. Yes, I just said that I love Xenoblade 2 sometimes. Shocker. Oh my god, character development. I went from hating the game to loving it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've been playing through Xenoblade X because I finally started the epilogue. I haven't gotten far in it, mostly because I've been getting distracted by side content again. And then the one day I was going to, like, really focus on it, I had a migraine, and I was like, probably not a good idea. But I started the epilogue, and I've been playing through more of... God damn it, I didn't want that. I've been playing through more of the game. It makes me appreciate this game more. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are some things about X that I love, and there are some things about X where I'm just like, man. Did I topple? Like, I still don't know what my favorite of the games are. Especially now that I'm playing through 3. Not 3, X. Like, I will say, right off the bat, X is not my favorite game in the series. But it's a fucking good one. It's not my favorite in the series, but it's a good game. Brother. Twitter is a wild place. Non-stop content. Non-stop content. Chat, random question, but story time, potentially. And I guess this is gonna go in like a short or something, maybe. I don't know. But chat, have I ever told you about the time when I got recognized in my local grocery store? Have I ever told you about that time? So, for those who don't know, there is a... I'm not going to say what convention it is, obviously, just for like privacy reasons. But there's a convention nearby that's a pretty major convention, like a pretty major anime convention that a lot of people go to every year. And every year they hold a like a bunch of gaming tournaments for different games. Like they'll have like League of Legends, they'll have Smash Bros, they'll have Tekken, and stuff like that. And so one year they held a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament. And first of all, the tournament was set up really weird. It was like everyone had like their own set. 4 racers in each set. They do four races. Top two would move on to the next, and that would go until the semifinals, where after 2 races, the top 2 or the top 4 would move on to finals. And the finals, for whatever reason, was one single race on Rainbow Road, 200cc with no items. Now, for those who don't know, I used to speedrun 200cc no items, so that was like perfect for me. So I ended up winning the tournament, and I think I still have the prize from it somewhere. Yeah, I see it on my desk over there. But I won the tournament, and a couple weeks later, this was after the tournament ended, after the event ended, all that stuff, I went shopping at my local grocery store, and I always do the self-checkout because I just prefer that. I prefer the self-checkout. And one of the employees walked up to me and was kind of like looking at me. And so my first thought was, did I forget to scan an item? So I was like examining. I was like, did I forget something? Did I do something wrong? But one of them, the employee, like walked up to me. He was just like, were you in the tournament in blank convention a couple weeks ago? And I was just like, yeah. And he was like, I thought I recognized you. You had your hair up and you're playing Mario Kart. I was like, yeah. It was weird. It was a very bizarre experience. Very bizarre experience. What is Vex doing? I had never been recognized like in public or anything like that before that, so it was very weird. Just have someone like walk up to me and be like, hey, I know you from this tournament. I was rooting for you. And I was like, huh? Cool. Thanks. It was very weird, but it was cool. I got a message on my phone. I need to turn off this alarm before it goes off. Aha. But yeah, that's how I got recognized once. This was like a good... When was this? This was 2 years ago. No, 3. 3 years ago. Because I have not been to the convention in 2 years. And it was... actually from the last time I went to the convention, actually, so... yeah. It was weird. It was a fun tournament though. Like the rules were very weird. The rules were very weird. It definitely felt like the organizers didn't really know what they wanted to do. So they kind of strung everyone along for the ride, which I mean, I guess was fun. I guess was fun. But yeah. It was funny though, one of the organizers, I'm pretty sure, did not like me afterwards. Because one of the organizers, like, was actually in the tournament. Because, I don't know why. But one of the organizers, because there were 3 of them. There were 3 organizers, like 3 people in charge. One of them was participating in the tournament. In fact, actually, he made it to the finals. And... After I won the tournament, I went to the back, and one of the other guys was just like, why? It was so funny. I do think the tournament might have been a little bit unfair because they held the tournament right when I was like at the peak of my speed running it. So I was like, ooh, this is perfect. I'm gonna just go in. Oh, bye. But it was fun. it was fun. Now, I will say if I ever do another like tournament, like if I ever attend another one, I would like it to be a little more organized. But that's just me. That's just me. Also, like I said, that was like 3 years ago, so they more than likely changed how they do things. At least I'd hope so. At least I would hope so. We're just gonna fail this one. I need to not have my water so far from me. Right there. Hydrate, motherfucker. Okay. This dude. Thank you for the hydrate crawl. You fuck. I could have pushed a button there and I didn't. How you doing tonight? I saw the new Gundam girl. She's very cute. She is very cute indeed. Dude, chat, I almost got in a fucking accident today. I almost got in a fucking accident going up to the grocery store. It was insane. So, I guess for context, for those who don't know, I cycle everywhere. Like, I don't like driving cars or anything like that, so I just cycle. Like, you like a natural, like, bicycle. I don't have a motorcycle or anything like that. Yet. I plan to get one eventually. But I was cycling up, and so to kind of like paint the picture, there's an intersection, and then right after the intersection, like on the intersection, there's a 7-Eleven, and the only way you could turn in the intersection is to the right, because there's a big ass median between lanes, so you could only turn right. And so I'm cycling through past the intersection because it was green on my end, so I went through, and there's this truck waiting to pull out of the 7-Eleven. The road on the way like past the 7-Eleven was very busy because I am a dumbass and went down during like shortly before rush hour. And there was like a very small gap between cars, and this dude had a big ass truck, so I'm like, oh, he's not gonna fucking go through, but I'll still like try to slow down a little bit just in case. So as I'm slowing down, this dude, in, like I said, it's like a big ass truck, it was like a Chevy Tahoe or something like that, fucking floors it. It's like, I'm pretty sure you could hear like the of the tires. Like, man, fucking floors it to turn right. So I ended up having to slam both of my brakes. Like, I had to slam both the front and the back brakes on my bike in order to avoid crashing into him. This man decided to just floor it for no reason in order to get out. I'm like, brother. Right, let me shine. It was even worse because like he swerved in front of I don't even know what type of car it was. I'm not knowledgeable, so I'm not gonna try to guess. But he swerved in front of another car in order to turn. And the driver in that car, she saw me, you know, almost get hit by the truck and saw me like had to slam my brakes and stuff. So afterwards, she was just like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I was like, "I'm okay. I'm fine. I didn't get hit. I'm okay. Thank you for asking, though." It was insane. It's like, man. And like, to be fair, part of that was definitely my fault because I should have, first of all, just stopped entirely. But I also should have assumed that he would have gone. But also, like I said, there was barely like a car's width between gaps, and man floored it in a big fucking Chevy truck. Cut off traffic and just sped through the turns. So part of it was his fault. Part of it, I will say, was mine though. Like, I'm not at all like fully innocent from that. But I'm fine. I didn't crash. I almost did. But we're fine. Alright, now we should be 78. Yep. "78 boys. Where the fuck is the thing? Hello? There it is." Wait, what? Lead foot on the gas, no fucks given, thank goodness, no Suyu pancake today. No, right? Like, I wasn't going to, like, I wasn't in front of the truck at all, so I wouldn't have gotten flattened. But I was to the side of it, so like, I guess like kind of for context, like I was like, let's say this is his, the truck, and this is me. He was turning like this way, and I was going straight, so he would have like turned into me, but I still would have like hit around where the gas can was, like where the gas tank was. I didn't get hit, thankfully. Like, I stopped in time, but it was very close. There was probably like maybe a foot to foot and a half of distance between us, if that. Like my back tires like flew up, and I had to like quickly like move backwards a little bit to avoid like slamming into the side of his truck. Fucking A, man. We're fine though. Didn't get hit. And this is one of the many reasons why you should wear a bike helmet, kids. I say as I don't wear a bike helmet because the one I have is too small and I haven't worn it since I was like 16. I need a new one. I need a new bike helmet, especially with how many close calls I get because people here don't know how to drive. They don't know how to drive. But we'll see. I'll have to like look on Amazon. Actually, not even Amazon. There's a bunch of like bike shops nearby. I should probably just go in there and be like, hey, what's a helmet that is good, that is comfortable, that fits my big ass head? What is a helmet that you'd recommend? And it's so funny because, like, I don't like driving, like I said. I like cycling everywhere. Because I don't trust the people who drive here. And yet I want to drive a motorcycle. Like, that doesn't... The math is not mathing. The math is not mathing. So for those who don't know, I do play a little bit of Valorant once in a hot while. And by hot while, I usually mean like once a week, maybe twice, if ID and Void manage to convince me to play with them more. But I recently changed my name on Valorant from Tsuyu because like I had so many people being like, "Oh, is your name a My Hero Academia reference?" And I'm just like, no. No, it is not a reference to My Hero. I'm going to be honest, I forgot that the character Tsuyu was a character when I made the name. And it forever cursed me. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm changing my name in Valorant. So I changed my name in Valorant to fucking Uo. If you know, you know. But I changed my name to Valorant to that. So it's always funny now. Because my teammates are always like, whenever we get shot or whenever I get killed or they get killed, they're always just like, Uo. It's just become a joke now. But it's so, like, funny because they currently... I need to hop on Valorant later so I could actually, like, grind stuff for it. In the shop, at least my shop, they have, like, a sobbing emote spray that you could get. And I'm just like, wait, that is perfect. That is perfect. I need it. They have one in the battle pass as well, but A, that costs money, and B, that's near the end of the battle pass, and I'm like halfway through because I don't play the game. But I was gonna try to go for that one, and then the one in the free shop showed up that you just need in-game currency for, so I'm like, oh, it's my chance. So I need like 3,000 3,000 of the credits. So I have to grind the game, which means I actually have to play Valorant. I'm in pain. I actually have to play Valorant, chat. Whack. Whack. Yippee! Bye, Corbin. Oh, I need to deny that. Hold on. I banned the bot that came through, and I forgot to delete the message because I am a dumbass. I think it's yeah, I deleted it. Well, it had like the it never sent, but it had like the thing of like, do you want to accept or deny the message for showing up in chat? I banned the bot and I forgot to hit deny, so the prompt was still there, so I was like, ah, shit. But no, chat, imagine how funny it would be, my fucking Valorant name being Uo, with me having a spray with this. Just imagine. It'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. And I have the Vamos title because Grand Blue, which I'm not even gonna lie, as soon as I saw that title, I was like, I need it. I don't care if I have to spend money on it. I need the Vamos title just for Grand Blue. And then it showed up in like the free shop, and I'm just like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was Monokuma for a second. I didn't realize that those were boobs. I thought it was fucking this emote. Gotta love 7TV. Having so much good emote. Seven TV has so many good emotes. I love it. I love it so much. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. There's some hype shit. Dude, I love the Freeman dance emote. It's so good. I've seen like so many like memes of the Freeman dance. Usually while Aura is like forced to do something and Freeman's just dancing in the corner. It's always funny to see. I don't know. I love most of the Freeman memes out there. There's a couple I'm like, on. But for the most part, I really like them. Two enemies, yippee! I need season 2 to come back. I forget. I know that Freeman season 2 and Bochi season 2 were both announced. And I know that Saito is only directing one. Which one is he directing again? I want to say he's directing Freeman, but I might be wrong. I forget. He's directing one of them, and then the assistant director was directing the other one. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Why do I have a notification? Okay, I have to say a thing because I saw Kikyo put it in Discord earlier, and I meant to bring it up to Ant before. Apparently, in the UK and in Australia, Discord now requires ID or face scan for some users. And I'm just like, why? That's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. It's so stupid, man. Like, I understand, like, the whole, oh, we need to protect kids and stuff on what's it called? On Discord. I understand that because, yeah, Discord definitely does have a lot of problems. But I don't think it's because of that. I think it's because Australia and the UK are fucking shit when it comes to age verification. Australia in particular. Like, I'm sorry, Australia, but holy shit. Saito isn't listed for either according to any list, but shit could just not be updated. Okay. Like, I remember he had like an interview about not directing one of them. And I forget which one it was. I'll have to see if I could find the interview. Australia is fucked. Yeah, it is. They have been flat out like banning video games, banning like so much like adult shit. Dude, apparently in Australia, like you cannot, like a girl cannot become like an adult star if she is too flat. Doesn't matter the age. I was like, bro. What the fuck? So we're just out here body shaming now. Got it. Good job, Australian government. Fucking dumbasses. It's so stupid. I'm pretty sure like most adult content in general is just banned in Australia as well. I might be mistaken on that, but I know a lot of it is. Like a lot of content there is just not allowed. Flat, not daijoubu. Man, Australia really just said no petan. No petan. Only big honkers. Only big oppai. It's also dumb, man. It's also dumb. What's the one meme? It's also tiresome. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. 17! Ain't no way somebody did a Photoshop of the 100 girlfriends who really like you and changed it to the 100 oompies who really love you. Wait, that's so good. That's so good. Wait a minute. Hold on, I am saving this image. I'm saving this once I get up to 100 followers on Twitter. Which I'm still not at 100 yet. I mean, to be fair, I don't interact with a lot of people. That's probably why. That's probably why. I'm not in a certain community on Twitter anymore. so I don't get likes. For better or for worse. Probably for better. Probably for better. A lot of drama in the community where I was. I'm like, I'm a not. Speaking of drama and stuff in that community, I saw fucking Fate going at it again. I'm just like, yep, I see man is still on his thing. You do you, buddy. I'm retired. I am retired. I'm too old to fucking have arguments on Twitter. You guys have fun. If I don't like something, I just mute and move on. I kept up with that shit over here. Yep. Apparently there's like a civil war going on in the community because I don't know. I don't know. I don't keep up with the community. Ever since my last account, like my last Twitter account got suspended, I just stopped giving a shit. I'm just like, eh. It was too toxic anyway. I had been wanting to step away and that was the perfect chance. Apparently they're going though. I'm like, alright. Cool. Have fun. Girls are at each other's throats again. I sleep. It's the same fucking girls too. It's always fucking Fate and Davi. I'm like, bro, just kiss and make up already. Like, god damn, y'all been beefing for like 3 years. Get a room. I'm like, brother. That said, I do see that Fate does not get into as many arguments, which is nice. He's more focused on like just playing Blue Archive now, so I'm like, you know what? If that keeps you away from arguments, fucking play it. If that keeps you away from dumb drama, play the game, please. I beg. I fucking beg. Do I still have that motherfucker added on Discord? We never talk. But do I still have him added on Discord? Hold on. I do. I forgot he changed his name on Discord as well. Not 9. 10. Can't wait for the Steam release. It's gonna have Korean VO for the first time along with the better subs. Dude, I am so looking forward to it. I'll actually be able to fucking play Blue Archive. I am a bit worried about it coming on Steam because it's like, oh, more wide stream audience. More of those people coming in. But also at the same time, I could actually play the game. So it's a double-edged sword. I get to play, but at what cost? I am excited to see the better subs. I did see that the devs kind of like roasted the previous, like they kind of like took a jab at the previous localizers when they replaced them. And I'm just like, bro, Nexon, you guys are so fucking base for that. It was so funny. I'm just like, man, y'all are taking pot shots and it's great. It's true, but Blue Archive is old enough now that most know what the game is about and hopefully stay away. That's true. That's true. I am curious on if the Blue Archive on Steam will be like the more censored Chinese version. Or if they're going to try to keep, like, the original version. I don't know. Mostly because, like, Valve is always 50-50 on that type of content. So, I'm curious on what version will show up on Steam. Your localizers removed entire scenes and dialogue from the game. I had saw... who was it? I forget who it was. It was... I think Packer Girl talked a little bit about it. I think Yoon talked a bit about it. And... what's the name? Degen talked a bit about it. And they were like showing like the before and after of the localizers. I'm just like, wow. They changed so much shit in Blue Archive. That's insane. That's insane. I saw like every update, people would just constantly like spam the official Twitters being like, hey, fix the localization. They fucked up this patch again. So it looks like Nexon finally had enough. It was like, okay, here you go. New team. New team. Do we know like what company or like which group they outsourced the localization to previously? Like, did they work on anything else prior to Blue Archive, or was that like their first work? Because I don't know much about the game, admittedly. Chat, I want to gamble. I want to pull blades. I mean, it's been an hour. We haven't pulled anything yet. You know what, chat? Fuck it. Who wants to gamble? You think it was Nisa America? That explains a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. Nisa America is like atrocious for fucking up localizations. I think they're like, aren't they like known as being one of the worst like companies for it? Like, they are really bad. Alright, as per usual, chat. The firstborn goes to Nia. We are only missing 5 blades from the pool. We are missing Finch, Vale, Abrona, Akos, and Petroka. Those are the only 5 we are missing from the gacha. I don't know how many I'm gonna pull, is the thing. Don't know how many we're gonna pull. We have a little over 50, so we might pull until like 40, either 35 or 40. This is the stretch break of the stream. Everyone get up and stretch. I say as I'm not stretching, but do what I say, not what I do. They fucked with characters, interactions, and some dynamics with Sensei. Nothing on the level as Lin, but still annoying. Bro, fucking Xenoblade X's localization. Oh my god. I've looked more into that, because now I actually, like, have the JP script for the main story. Bro, what the fuck? That's all I can say is what the fuck? I don't want to get too into it. I've talked about my opinion of X's localization, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. All I'll say, X I think has a worse localization than Xenoblade 2. Not by much, but still worse. Four star? 3-star. I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was. Man. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Chat, have you seen the fucking like VR face rig girl that's been going around on Twitter and I mean just all social media recently? I cannot escape her. I have seen this fucking girl on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, I saw her on Facebook. I see her in like video sites. Like I've seen her on Reddit. I've seen her on fucking Discord. I'm like, bro, I cannot escape. I cannot escape. What do you mean? Ryan Gosling meme is real. That's all I can say. I see the video clip of her and I'm just like, Ryan Gosling had a point. He had a point. That is some feat. Dude, like, it's even in chapter 1. Like, immediately you could tell the differences. Like, I was comparing. I was like, God damn. Okay, I will say, even though the localization in X is shit, there's some really funny lines in the English. Like there's one where the people at the church, and in Japanese, you know, they're like, oh, you know, oh kami, oh, you know, oh God. In English, they go, oh, holy frother. Not even father, just frother, like froth in coffee. It's so bad, but it's also really fucking funny. Like, where do you get that? From what I've heard, a lot of the localization team behind X is also behind some of the Fire Emblem ones, which I'm just like, yeah, that tracks. That tracks. But like I said, there's still some really funny, like, English lines, even if they're not accurate. Hello, Yakumo! Hold on, can I find a picture of that fucking, like, VR girl that I'm talking about? Hold on. Actually, if I would just Google VR girl, would she be the first one that shows up? Okay, fair enough, she doesn't. Fair enough. She does not. You know what? Fair play. Fair play. Oh, that's her name. Lapwing. That's her name. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. This fucking girl. I have seen her literally everywhere on the internet. All because of one video. How do I do this? Hold on. Hold on, chat. How the fuck do I do this? I'm gonna pull a crystal while I do this. What? Oh, no, not image. Fucking dumb fuck. It's, Wait, hold on. This fucking girl, chat. This fucking girl. I have seen her everywhere on the internet recently. I'm like, bro, I cannot escape her. She is everywhere. That one video of like her face rig is everywhere on the internet now. All of my feet. Dude, I have seen so much fan art of her. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've seen so much fan art of her like doing like the different poses that she does in the video. I'm just like, I see it. I see it. She's fucking cute. I can't blame people. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 more pulls and then I'll pull 1 legendary. And then we go back to Gamba. We'll go not Gamba, we'll go back to grinding after after we do 1 more. And then we'll do a legendary. Apparently Gura is a shark. I had no idea. Apparently apparently. Dude, fucking who was it? Was it like Kyle, I think his name is? Drew art of her. Like without the tail. Apparently people like fucking started hating on it. I'm just like, bruh. You saw it? Bro gets hate just for breathing. I feel so bad for them. I got a lot of 3 stars that time around. Oh my word. How do not... Yeah, I was like, how do people not know about Coco? Bruh. No, it's okay. I saw so many people like getting upset with Gura because she is a lolicon, and I'm just like, no offense to you guys, but you're just now finding out. She's like very open about it. Like, what do you mean? Like, I get not liking it, but it's not like she's hiding the fact. Alright, I want wind. Because I want Finch, damn it. First I've ever heard about this. What are you, scared of a little 4-letter word? Whatever she says. Man, we're not getting shit with pulls today. Or last time. Do I do another legendary? I got a 4-star. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do another legendary. I don't give a diddly dick. What do we have left? We have electric. You know what? No, I lied. We're gonna do justice. Level 10 justice on what's it called? On a legendary. What could go wrong? That could go wrong, apparently. If she comes back as Sen, shit's about to be wild. Dude. I saw her being, like, a little bit more active on her, like, private account. So I'm just like, she might be coming back, boys. She might be coming back. She might be coming back, which means we might get more drunk karaoke. Not gonna lie, her drunk singing Country Road is still one of my favorite videos on YouTube. It's so good. It's so good, chat. No.
腕が鳴るね。うわあ。もう一回やり直したい。
Had to move something. Rex, please.
いいよ、相手になってやる。
Yeah, so I pretty much decided I'm gonna get a new Pro controller next paycheck. The drift on this has gotten pretty bad.
いけるいける。落ち着け。気を引き締めていけ。せい。温まってきたな。楽勝。余裕余裕。どんどん行こう。
The drift on this one's gotten kind of bad.
お宝探しの時間だ。タッチ。
Which does suck, but oh well. Can't really do much about it. Except get a new controller, which I'll just do. That doesn't instantly kill? Oh my god, Lysats are learning. I don't instantly kill them now. Chat, they're learning. Also, chat, I am terrified. I am terrified. The Angels of Death Twitter has been teasing something big for the last like 2 weeks. And I think whatever they're announcing is supposed to be later tonight or early tomorrow morning. I am terrified. Like, they've put like all of the games on sale, all the manga on sale, just like, yeah, make sure that you're read and caught up. And I'm just like, what are they doing? What are you doing? Are we getting another game? Are we getting a spin-off? Are we getting a sequel? Are we gonna find out what happens to Zack and Ray after the end? Fucking please. Angels of Death after story. Just Zack and Ray living together. Yes, I am coping that they live. Shut up. I am hard coping. Ooh. I saw really nice art of Kisaki. Thank you, Twitter. Thank you, Twitter timeline, for randomly blessing me. Alley-oop. That song's been stuck in my head for a while, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, now I one-shot, well not one-shot, but I I kill you instantly. Why couldn't I do that earlier? Chat, we're actually getting like closer to being finished with the level 99 grind. We're getting there. We're close to level 79. We have 20 levels left afterwards. Cope? Yeah, you're right. Assuming my math is right, we're not even halfway. That said though, I am not good at math, so I am banking on that. I am banking on the fact that I am shit at math.
はいはい後でね。
さあお宝探しの時間だ。まずいまいちだったかも。
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so we got Xenoblade 1 having a definitive edition. We got Xenoblade X. When is Xenoblade 2's definitive? Give it to me, Monolith. I know you want to. I know you want to, Monolith. With the Switch Enhanced Edition. Honestly, it needs it. It needs an Enhanced Edition.
花火って綺麗だけど、音が大きいのが苦手なんだよね。わかりました。ミヤさんのために無料の花火を開発してみせます。
よっほっ行ってきまーす。あーもう一回やり直したい。
Up. 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 Someone I follow went live with Xenoblade 2. But they're in the Xenoblade 3 category. They forgot the Switch. Oh no.
行ってきまーす。
Oh no. Oh no.
あーもう一回やり直したい。
That's so sad. That's so sad. I was trying. I was looking on the directory, and I'm just like, why do I not see them? And then I went to the stream, and I was like, oh, that's why. They're under the wrong game. All right, chat. I have to take a piss, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys and let you look at the girls. Where? What's that? Please. There you go. I'm gonna leave you. You guys can look at the girls. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Burn Yuri. I'm back. Yo. How's it going, Yosh? Hope you're doing well today. Lambda Delta, my beloved dude. Dude. Yeah. Wait, this is your emote. I just realized. Hi. Hi. Thank you for making such an amazing emote. I fucking love them. They're my girls. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. Made more if you want to check. I'll have to. I haven't gone on 7TV in... Oh god, how long has it been? How long has it been? A while. Oh no way. I have one other Lambda Delta one. Not Lambda, one other Bunkestal. And it's just her spinning. That's the only other one I have. Look at her go, she's like a top. Girl is like a top. Yeah, I'll have to look at 7TV, see what other emotes you got. Because I love that Burn Castle one, the Burn and Lambda one. Burn Yuri. You remember when 7TV didn't show who added your emote, so you had to do research? Wait, it used to not? Oh no. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use 7TV much, so I don't know how it works. I just remember seeing, who was it? Shadow Mario 64, I think it was, who's a Sunshine speedrunner. He had a bunch of like really cool emotes. So I was like, "Ooh, where'd you get these from?" And he was like 7TV. I'm like, "Bet." So I just went to 7TV and went to town. It was buggy. Some emotes show the numbers, but new emotes just say it has 0 channels. Oh, okay. I'm assuming, because you said that you remember when they did it, so I'm assuming that means that they fixed it. You good, buddy? You good, buddy? Yeah, well, welcome in. We're here to have fun. We've been grinding this for a while. It'll probably be a little longer. It'll be fine. We've been following since 2024. It wasn't fixed back then. Oh no! So you actually had to like look up like who did it then. Oh man, I feel so sorry that you had to look up my poor excuse of a channel. What was I even doing back in 2024? Wait. Okay, good. I got a chain. See, 2024, it would have been. Oh, I guess still Maxim Colpitum. I think actually would have been LM. Because 2024 is when I was doing that. I think you looked up Yumineko or something. Honestly, you forgot how I found channels that use your emote. I'm curious as well, because I've never streamed Yumineko. Like, I've read it, like, off stream. But I've never actually, like, read it on stream. So I'm curious on how you happen to find me. But still, I mean, regardless, thank you for the emote. Thank you for the emote. It's a good emote. I love it. Honestly, we need more Yumineko emotes. There's not enough of them on 7TV. We need more people into the series in general. It's so good. So good. I just got yeeted. Bewitching now. Lambda Peak. Wait, hold on. Do I have this one? No, I don't have it. Pain. Hey, what the fuck? Thank you for the sub. Oh, there was an ad. You didn't need the sub for that. Thank you for the sub, Yosh. Enjoy the emotes. Spread them across the internet. Yeah, I don't have Lambda Peak. I do remember seeing it though. And like I do see it like on Twitch. Peak panel, by the way. I really need to read the episode 8 manga for Yumineko. I really need to read the manga because I've read like the visual novel for it, and I just haven't done the manga yet because like in my mind I'm like I got the ending. Well, I got a ending, and it feels wrong to get other ones. Like, I don't know. It feels wrong to get other endings for the game. Because, like, full honesty, I've only, like, read through episode 8 once. And I did not go back to get, like, the other ending. Because I'm just like, I'm gonna stick with my ending. And no matter what ending I get, that's gonna be the true ending that I get. I don't know. I felt like it would have taken away from, like, the magic. I don't know. I should really read the manga because I've heard so much good about it. I've heard so much good about it. I've been slacking on reading more. I need motivation. Read it. Reread it. Or read something. That's where you found Lambda Peak is in the manga. Yeah, I was like, I recognize the panel. Because I know someone on Twitter who read through the panel and was like tweeting out, or read through the manga, was tweeting out panels, and that was from one of them. Shout out to my boy Iron. Shout out to Iron. Level 18, we can level down. Yippee! I'm actually curious. We've done, what is this? 2 cycles? We've done 2 cycles since we leveled up. Are we at the halfway point between 78 and 79? Or are we still further off? Let's find out. Ooh, okay. A little over halfway. We are a little over half. A little over half, so I don't think we'll get it this one, but we'll definitely get it next one. Yeah, we've reached the point where it takes multiple cycles to gain 1 level. Joy. And we're not even level 80 yet. Also joy. I'm going the wrong way. Where am I going? Actually, hold on. Yumineko mangas have I read? Because I know I've read some of them. I know for a fact I've read some.
腕が鳴るね。
I read...
うおー
Wow.
余計なものまで
I read all of them except for 8. Whoops. I should fix that. I should fix it.
いいよ
Because yeah, the last one I read was with Will and Leon. Lambda and Burn relation is something for real. Its peak is what it is. Peak character dynamic between the two of them.
さあ
Even if you don't buy into the like Rika Satoko Burn Castle and Lambda Delta thing, like even if you don't buy into that, just on their own, Lambda Delta and Burn Castle has such a cool and interesting dynamic. I love it. I love it. And even though the anime was shit, we got some good moments with them in the anime at least. We got a moment. So I can't hate the anime just because of it. It gave me a couple scenes animated. So I can't hate the anime too much. Every other thing about the anime I could hate, but not that one scene. And the opening. Dude, the opening of the Yumineko anime, so good. So fucking good.
いまいちだったかも
This might... Actually, I know for a fact this is an unpopular opinion, but I think I like the opening song of the anime more than the novel. Like, more than the VN.
いいよ
Not by much though, because the VN's opening is peak. But I don't know, the anime opening just hits different for me. Even if the rest of the show sucks. Another joint combo. Big poke. Didn't watch the anime though. Honestly, you're not missing much. Actually, no. I would say you're missing out on peak trash.
お待たせ
There, I don't know if the Twitter account is still there. But there used to be a Twitter account called something like low quality Yumineko screenshots or something like that. That would only post like the low quality screenshots from the anime. Some of them were really bad. Some of them were really bad.
いっただけ
The Studio Dean curve. Actually, what was Yumineko's anime done by Studio Dean? Hold
腕
on.
が鳴るね
Yumineko. It was okay. I wasn't crazy.
余計なものまで連れてきちゃったかな
I wasn't crazy. But yeah, Studio Dean moment. They did Higurashi's anime, and it was just as bad.
になってやる
I know I know I'm missing on the novel because you're still on the manga. I mean, to be fair, the manga's really good. I can't speak for episode 8 because, like I said, I haven't read the manga for that. But everything else is really good.
俺がやってやろうか
But the novel's also really good, especially the music. Like, I don't know. I loved reading it in the manga, but having like a character voice to like associate things with, I don't know, it helped like what's the word? Like elevate the reading even more, which was really cool.
まずは俺が決める
Yeah, I definitely recommend the novel at some point. 414! Holy! Yeah, definitely recommend the novel at some point. Even if just for the music and the acting, it's so good.
さあお宝探しの時間だ
I I think it's the reason I've been slacking. Also, I'm at home, so reading's like the last thing I'm thinking. That's fair. That's definitely fair. I don't know. I feel like I'm weird. I can't read unless I'm at home. It's weird. Like, I know a lot of people like read manga on their phone or like read it out. I can't do it for some reason. I respect those who can. I've tried it and I'm just like, bro, I can't do it. my ADHD ass sees like a car drive by. I'm like, ooh, shiny. I can't do it, man. I did the wrong attack. Do, 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 do. Ooh, what's going on over there? Exactly. Just like driving down the road, reading the manga for Yume Neko, and I look out the window and I just see, oh my god, how did I forget the names? Oh my god, it's been so long since I've read Yume Neko. Holy shit, give me a second. Virgilia, that's her name. See her fight against, one of the Beatrices, like Ava Beatrice. Like the big like tower fight or whatever. Just like drive by and see that happening. Like, yo! Mom, pull over! There's fucking witches fighting! Holy shit! Was that Virgilia fighting or was that Kairi fighting that? I forget. It's been a long time. When Yume Neko reference, no weighing. I'm trying to remember the last time I read anything Yume Neko related. Hold on. Doesn't AniList have like a tracker for that? Hold on. Yume Neko. When did I read episode 7? It was... Yeah, that tracks. Almost 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago. Holy shit. Ain't no way it was July 2021. Holy shit. No wonder why my memory is rusty on things. Holy shit. Time flies. It really does. God, I'm old. I feel old now. Wait, hold on. When did Sotsugyo come out? 2021 as well. Wait, no, that was Sotsu. When did Go come out? 2020. Man! I remember when this shit got announced. It's fucking 5 years ago. Man, what the fuck? I remember having like big discussion talks online about it. That's insane. Pop old. True. That's how I feel. Back when we thought that Sotsugyo was a reboot because that's what Ryukishi said it was. And then episode 2 came around and he was like, psych! I will never forgive you, Ryukishi. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? My trust is broken. Malice, are you good? I have seen so many people like joke around and be like, oh, the new Resident Evil that he's working on is going to somehow tie into When They Cry because of like the dumb shit that he's pulled with Higurashi in the past, making everything link. It's like, just watch Resident Evil is next. I'm just over here like, I'm gonna play the game because like I'm not into Resident Evil, but I love Ryukishi's stories, so I'm like, I'll play it just for him. But I'm over here like, Ryukishi, I'm gonna sit you down, buddy. If I see a single instance of the number 34, I am going to lose my mind. If I see 34 or anything Furude out of you again, I swear to God. I swear to Oyashiro-sama, I will fucking lose it. This dude. This dude. I was reading, when was it? I think it was last year. Last year or the year before. I was reading a manga by him. Not related to Higurashi at all. Not related to anything When They Cry at all. It was some, like, death game. It was like some death game manga that Ryukishi made. And the name of the island that they teleported to was like a knockoff version of Rokenjima from Yumeneko, and I'm just like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I can't escape. I can't escape. like the island in Yumeneko is Rokenjima. I think the island in the manga for the death game was like Roken Nokojima or something like that. And I'm just like, bro, you can't get away with this. And there was another Rika. I'm like, brother. This dude. I thought I was free. Yumeneko meme. Behold my strongest spell. No. What do you mean no? I'm about to cast magic. Don't believe in it, so it doesn't exist. Battler moment. Battler moment. Bro sees literal witches flying around, creating entire universes in front of him, and man's like, I don't believe in magic. You have an image of a Yumeneko character in Jack Black, isn't it? Please tell me he's George. Please tell me it's him as George. Wait, hold on. Can I send a link? Do I have... I think I have it set where subs can? Question mark? We'll see. How do I double check that? It'd be settings, moderation. That's where it is. I think it's good. There'll be a Discord link. Alright. I have, it reminds me of, there it is. Alright, thanks a lot, fucking... Oh, okay, it was good on Twitch's side. Fucking, the Stream Element said no. That's such a good image. I'm fucking showing this on stream, hold on. That's so fucking good. Brother. That's so good. Wait, that reminds me of an image that I saw a while back of Christopher Lee dressed up, well not dressed up, but like Christopher Lee looking like Kinzo. I need to see if I could find it, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm so sad. I am so sad. I'm not seeing it, chat. Oh no. I'm not seeing the image. Unless it might be in my fucking downloads folder. It's somewhere. You know what? I'm just gonna auto attack while I look for the shit. Hold on. Come on. Surely I have it somewhere. I almost walked off the edge. It's not in that channel. Fuck. For Halloween, you cosplayed as Lambda Delta, dude. That's so cool. I wish that there were more like human Echo cosplayers. It's so cool that you were able to do that. I was looking, not for Halloween, but it was for a convention a while back at a Battler cosplay, but they're fucking expensive. They're all so expensive, brother. Oh my god, he felt like Beatrice at one time. Hold on, chat. I'm really hoping this doesn't fucking like mess up the stream. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I could find the fucking image I'm thinking of. It's an image of Christopher Lee, so you know, like Count Dooku or Saruman as Kinzo from Yumineko. Hold on. Where's the image? Hold on. I will find this image. And no one could stop me. No one can stop me. Hold on, chat. I'm looking. I'm looking, chat. I will find it eventually. I didn't mean to do that. Ah. Oh, well, I found it. Chat, are you ready to see absolute peak? This is probably my favorite Human Echo image, like, period. It's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna show it. I'll show it after the fight. Hold on, I want to kill these heads real quick. I was going to train. I'm so sad. All right, chat. Hold on. Let me do this. Nope, not that. This. It's Christopher Lee as Kinzo. I love this image so fucking much. It's one of my favorite like Kinzo images. It's such a good image, man. You knocked me out of my Gale Upper. Yeah, I love that image so much. You know, like the one meme image of Wolverine in the fucking bed, like holding like a picture of a character? That's me with that picture of Kinzo. It's just so funny. I love it. That picture gives me so much joy, and I don't know why. Level up. Bye. Please. Okay, there we go. My water wouldn't close. Alright, so after this, we level down. We buy new stuff because it is about time for a restock. Bro, I keep saying no game, no life, like new event stuff showing up on the timeline. I'm like, that's cool and all, but give me a fucking season 2. Please, I beg. My favorite part of the novels hasn't been animated yet. I need to see it. Please. Maria Pog. Wait, I love it. Wait, I love that. You're proud of him because you used GIMP? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even think of using GIMP for emotes. I just thought of like Clip Studio or SAI. I didn't even think of using GIMP. That's smart. Combo finish! Yippee! You needed to remove the background. Ah, that's fair. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, like, okay, I guess I do know how to remove backgrounds and stuff, but mostly like with editing because of keyframing. But that takes too long, so I just go to a website and just be like, hey, you could do this. I just go to remove.bg and I'm just like, have fun. Are you kidding me? I'm so close to the 79. We're so close to 79, man. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Yeah, also, but then it does a bad job. That's fair. That's definitely fair. It's not the best. Alright, time to buy and sell. Hello, Doodooey. We got more of this, and we have a lot of shit to sell. Let's clear up some inventory space. One thing I like about Xenoblade X is that you're able to, actually, not even Xenoblade X, you can do it in 1 as well. Selling things in shops is so much faster. Like, it's so painfully slow. Also, 2 mil! We now have 2 mil. Big Pog. Oh yeah, we have more down here as well. Because I skipped selling before because I didn't want to. I wonder when we're gonna hit 3 mil. Because we were hovering with like the 1.5 to 1.7 mil range for quite a while. So I'm curious. Nipa, I love it. I think that's still my my follow notification is the Nipa. That's been my follow notification for God, how long now? Like probably at least a good 3 years. God, have I been streaming for that long? I have been. When did I start? I think I've been streaming for like 7 years now. Or some shit like that. Just like trying different things and just vibing. On and off. I'm old. Have I reached the end yet? I have not reached the fucking end yet! Oh my god! I thought we reached the end. We're not. Please, I beg. I've been selling purgatory. I mean, I put myself into purgatory, but still. Help me, please. Oh my god, I see the end of the horizon. Let's go! Freedom. Oh, I actually don't need this anymore. Pog. Big Pog, Big Pog. Let me do a quick save. When was I think the last time I saved was when we did polls. Well, speaking of Yumaneko, I checked Twitter and the first thing I see is Erica and Delano fan art. Love to see it. We love to see it. Die the death, sentence to death. Great equalizer is the death. Alright, chat. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do one more cycle and then do a couple pulls and then I'm gonna head off. Because it is getting late and I did say before it was going to be a shorter stream. Plus, I have late night studying I need to do. Yay! I gotta love language classes. Smile. Big smile. I got knocked back perfectly. Should be late for me almost midnight. Yeah, it's 11:20 for me as well. Eastern Standard moment. So we'll do one more cycle. I hit the wrong button. Or alternatively, we could go and, you know what, we'll do this. We'll go until we hit 74. Which I believe was about 5,000 XP. So I think when Malos hits 15. Keyword is I think. You got introduced to Yumeneko because of an Osu map. If I were to wager a guess, was it Golden Coordinator? Was that the song that had the Osu map? Because I know there's like a really popular like rhythm game song. I was going to chain and I forgot. Dude, it's been so long since I've played Osu. I used to play the fuck out of it. I was not good at it by any means. But I used to play it. Mirage Coordinator. Ah, okay, okay. It's like in my mind, I was like, there's 3 songs that I know that were like really popular on Osu with Yumeneko, and I didn't know which one. I was like, it's either Golden Slaughter, Mirage Coordinator, or Last End Conductor. I didn't know which one, and I guessed the wrong one. Man. Man. All of those are ZTS songs as well. Dude, it's so funny how ZTS started working. Wait, was it ZTS or was it Dai who did it? I think it was ZTS. With how they started working with Yukishi. It was either ZTS or Dai, I forget. It was Dai, because ZTS didn't work on Higurashi. So, when Yukishi was making Higurashi, he was gonna make the soundtrack himself. And he approached the composer Dai, D-A-I. And they were talking about it. And Dai just flat out told him like, dude, your music for this game sucks. I can make better music. And Yukishi was like, bet. And that's how he got brought on. I forget which one of them confirmed it, but one of them said that was how it went in an interview, and it was so fucking funny. I'm like, well, that's one way to get hired. Say that your boss's work sucks and that you could do better. There's also another one called, oh god, hold on. Akui to Ai no Tsukima no Puzzle by EOLJJJ. Don't think it's a Yumeneko song, but Maria's in the background. It doesn't sound familiar. Specifically, like the composer doesn't sound familiar. Because there's 3 main composers for Yumeneko. It's ZTS, it's Zaki, and it's Dai. I don't know if like there's a couple of like other ones. Eolji might be one of them, but I don't recognize the name. Sorry, I'm a music nerd when it comes to Higurashi. And just in general, I'm a kind of a music nerd. I used to be really caught up with all that stuff. The Mirage Coordinator map background is Bird and Lambda staring, which is cinema. Yes! We love to see. I think I have that exact one downloaded from iOS, We love the Burn Castle, Lambda Delta, Yuri Yearning. God, that is hard to say. I didn't want to chain there. I wanted to chain a half-second suitor. Smile. Bye, Corbin. Yuri? We love to see it. We love to see it.
行ってきます。余計なものまで連れてきちゃったかな。
Wait, is he? He's still on the wrong category. Well, I think I know who we're gonna raid, assuming they're still alive when I'm done. So I'll just let them know, like, hey, by the way, by the way, you're on the wrong game. Nah, they're chill. We've raided them once in the past, and they were chill. So assuming that they're still alive, I'll send y'all to them when we're done. When we get up to 79. Why do I keep getting so much girlfriend art on my timeline? Like, I'm not complaining because it's all Shino, but why? It's all Rika and Shino. I'm not complaining because they're my two favorites, but why? Why only now and not when the show was fucking airing? What's my favorite character, by the way? For Yumeneko, probably... God. Probably either Burn or Will. I'd say Burn or Will would be like tied as my favorite, but I love Lambda Delta, I love Angie, I love Maria, and... I'm safe! I'm good! I'm good! And I know that this is a very unpopular opinion, but I actually really liked George. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I also generally like the characters that people don't like anyway. Like, I don't know. I found him interesting. I think he's a shit fucking dude. He is not a good person. But I think that's part of what made him interesting. At least for me. Like, I don't know. I love my characters who are a little bit bad. I want to put them in a lab and study them. Does that make sense? I want to isolate them and just study them. It's like, why are you the way that you are? But no, my favorite character in Yumeneko would be tied between Burn Castle and Will. I also really like Kinzo, but I feel like a lot of that is just because of the memes. I feel like most of the reason I like Kinzo is because of the meme. I mean, Lambda and Burn are both bad and we love them for it, just like the relationship. That's very true. That's very true. I feel like that's like the really cool thing about like liking fictional characters is like you can like a fictional character even if they're like objectively a bad person because that's part of what makes them interesting. You don't really get that if it's like a real person. Are we 79? That's the wrong button. And yippee! Where is it? 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 Where is it?
私はぐっすり寝たので安心してください。
Ah.
よく寝た。
I think you might find out soon when you read, but you see a lot more love for Burn, way more than Lambda. Yeah, Burn is a lot more popular than Lambda among the fan base. Like, I feel like a lot of it is just because, like, Higurashi reference here and there as well. But, I don't know. Like, I like both of them a lot. They're both really good characters. I think, like, personally, I like Burn a little bit more. Mostly because of her fashion. Like, I love, like... I've always been, like, a big sucker for, like, the Gothic Lolita style. It's so cool. I think that's what the style is called. I might be wrong. But, like, that type of style, what's her name? Kurako from Orimo had that same type of style as well. Like that, like, really, like, dark Gothic type of look. I love. It's one of my favorite looks. I think it's called that. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm wrong on a lot of things, to be fair. Alright, chat, let's do a bit of gambling before we end stream. Where are you? Whee! Firstborn goes to Neo once again. We have 49. We'll end on, I guess, 35 again. I think that was a pretty decent number. So, chat, once again, we are missing 5 blades from the blade pool, like from the pool. We are missing Finch, Vale, Abrona, Ackles, and Patroka. That's it. Those are the only 5 we are missing from the gacha pool. Yes, somehow I got Cosmos and TLs before I got Finch. I don't understand how. I don't understand how. They really are perfect for each other, 2 different moods. They are, like, 2 different moods. It's almost like, I don't know, they're almost like light and dark. In a way. Like, obviously not because they're both equally dark. But, like, the color palette is, like, light and dark. And it's really cool. Why did I have this open? Oh, I was looking for the Christopher Lee Kinzo image earlier. I just forgot to close out of my window. Fair play. Fair play. I got so confused. We're hitting 76 hours today. Yippee! Oh man, I pop into the person who we're gonna raid. I pop into the chat and they're talking about Gura leaving Hall alive. I'm like, man. Man. Big pain. Big pain. I remember when she joined. I watched her debut with a couple friends in a Discord call. It was a lot of fun. we were actually talking about it a little bit earlier today on stream. I don't watch him a lot, but man, it's sad to see him go. Yeah, like I haven't watched VTubers much recently, but it's always sad to see a talent go, especially, you know, someone like Gura who like really popularized VTubing in America, even like just outside of Japan in general. She was like a big reason why it blew up so much. Like it was Kizuna Ai who like initially blew it up, then Project Melody like really like blew it up with like overseas in terms of like adult stuff, and then Gura made it more mainstream. Obviously like the others from Hollow Myth as well, but Gura's the one who like blew up the most. I mean, she became essentially the mascot of Hololive for a couple years, which is crazy for me. That's crazy to think about. My back is fucking sweaty and I don't know why. Abrona, please come home. You've been teasing me in the silhouette for the last like 200 pulls. We're doing 5 more pulls. Yeah, it is sad though because this makes 2 out of the 5 original Hollow Myth members now gone because Amelia left and now Gura left. So we got 3 left. I know Mori said that she's not planning on leaving at all. Like, she's planning on going down with the ship, which, I mean, respect. Big respect. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know shit about where Ina or Kiara stand. Why am I getting fucking pinged in Discord? What's going on? What's going on? And I said, Shinra, Final Fantasy VII be looking different. Before you go, just wanted to say you've been addicted to Richu City, Mahjong game before it was on Osu. Oh no. Let's see, have I played Mahjong? I think I've only played it once. Is it the game I'm thinking of? Hold on. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. I've only played it once growing up, and I was horrible at it. Not Solitaire? No. I knew it wasn't Solitaire. I didn't know if it was, oh my god, what's the name of the game? Oh my god, what's the name of the game? I forget the name of it. It's the one with the Shogi. That's what it's called. Oh my god. Why was it so hard for me to remember that? I have played Shogi a little bit. I am not good at it at all. But I have played Shogi. If playing Shogi in Yakuza 0 counts. Which I count it. I think it counts. I was scared to play Ranks since it was my first time playing Mahjong game. Do you want to know whose fault it was? I'm scared to know. I'm scared to know whose fault, but sure. Kesa. Blame her. Dude, I'm so happy that she's like still seems to be like doing well with her new stuff. You allow ads? You do! Yippee! Alright. Chat, this has been a lot of fun, but I'm tired. I need to get some studying done before it gets any later. So, I'm going to send you all over to Ninja. Not the Fortnite Ninja, but the Xenoblade Ninja. Objectively better. The objectively better ninja. He's playing through Xenoblade 2. I think this is his first time playing. I might be wrong. And I think he's doing side quests right now. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out though. I'm gonna be back, hopefully, either tomorrow or Saturday to do probably more of this. Where is Nia? Where is... Hi, Sever. Yeah. Hello, Nia. You're the... Damn, girl! Oh, she's on. And right back where... right back where she is. Alright, chat. Catch y'all later. Have a good rest of your night. Give Ninja plenty of love. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!